An aircraft carrier is not just a big vessel that is equipped to engage in warfare with never-ending disputes worldwide. The aircraft carrier is a symbol of prestige and power for the navies across the world. These ships have made a huge difference in the defense system of several countries, known as floating air bases. Today, we'll explore the largest aircraft carrier currently voyaging across the vast ocean and what these ships are capable of as of 2021. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss any updates. There's a total of 41 active aircraft carriers in operation by 13 navies across the world, while the U.S. Navy has the 11 highest fleet aircraft carriers worldwide in service. The world's biggest aircraft carrier record is also held by the U.S. Navy. The navies of China, India, France, Russia, and the UK operate a single aircraft carrier each. In addition, countries such as Japan, France, Australia, Egypt, Brazil, South Korea, and Thailand operate a total of 14 small carriers that are capable of only carrying helicopters. Now, just think how powerful the US is in terms of marine power. I present to you Gerald Ford Aircraft Carrier, named after the Honorable 38th President of the United States. This giant aircraft carrier is equipped with a full-length flight deck, capable of carrying, arming, deploying, and recovering aircraft, acting as the capital ship on a waterfront. This carrier can carry a lot of aircraft, including fighters, strike aircraft, and helicopters. It's gigantic enough to tower over Burj Khalifa. To give you an idea how gigantic this ship is, it spreads over an area of more than 3 American football fields at 332 meters in length and nearly 76.2 meters in height. It would take Usain Bolt, the fastest man alive, 35 seconds to run the length of the ship, and the Bugatti Veyron would take about 9 seconds to cover the same distance. It took about 8 years to build and a few more years to be tested before it was finally launched in late 2017, after being officially commissioned by former U.S. President Donald Trump. If you're wondering how much money was spent on this project, well, let me tell you, the aircraft construction cost is estimated to be about $17 billion, and it is the largest warship ever constructed in human history. Out of these $17 billion, nearly $5 billion were spent only for its research work. The main purpose of the ship is to provide a launch base and storage for defense aircraft. The Gerald Ford can load around 75 aircraft on each deck and has 25 decks in total. The ship features numerous Sea Sparrows short-range anti-crafts and anti-missile weapons. The ship also features ram weapons, which are lightweight options that can be moved around the deck. This giant ship has enough space to accommodate more than 4,500 people. Moreover, it has weapon storage in it from where several large lifts move the weapons from the storage to arm the aircraft. It is built with the ability to launch 220 airstrikes per day. This ability reduces response time to any military operation significantly. The Gerald Ford ship can carry a range of approximately 75 aircraft, including the F-35C Lightning II, the 18E F Super Hornet, the EA-18G Growler, MH-60RS helicopter, and many other giants. It can also launch short takeoff and vertical landing aircraft once a plane lands on the ship. There are more than 40 different fueling stations to help them launch back from the deck. According to numerous reports, this carrier ship took 5,000 shipbuilders to complete its construction and used 200,000 gallons of paint to cover its surface, which is enough to coat the White House 350 times. The massive aircraft carrier is powered by 2 nuclear reactors and has a jaw-dropping weight of about 100,000 tons. That's over 400 times that of the Statue of Liberty. The control center of the ship is the bridge, from where the nuclear engines can be used to power the acceleration of this massive carrier. The aircraft carrier can travel at an extremely high speed of about 35 miles per hour. The most unique feature of this massive supercarrier is its replacement of steam power with electric power. Most of the U.S. carriers in the United States Navy are operated on steam power currently, but the U.S. Gerald Ford is the first one to replace it with an electric line. It also eliminated all its hydraulics and replaced them with electric actuators. With these developments in the ship system, this advanced system occupies less space and requires less maintenance than the steam-powered system. These advancements will improve accuracy and speed control and provide a smoother acceleration to the ship's powerful computers. With these improvements, 25 more aircraft can be launched daily by 25% fewer crew members. Major functions of the ship are primarily controlled digitally, but there's also a real physical steering wheel as a backup for navigation as well. Both paper and digital systems are used, but the digital system is said to almost drive itself on its own. The changes in the U.S. Gerald Ford are so much more prominent than the previously built ships. In the early days of testing, the aircraft carrier's crew was reportedly trained. It features all the modern adaptation which is not found in previously built aircraft carriers. The USB ports for phone charging, energy-efficient light bulbs, fewer people to a single cabin, modern gym areas, and better air conditioning are a few of these adaptations. Moreover, the crew faces shorter queues for food, gets entertained by TV on-demand facilities, and gets various sports facilities on the ship. The U.S. Gerald Ford is expected to have a lifespan of about 50 years and is on track to eventually be replaced. The Ford aircraft carrier has been constructed by the Newport Shipbuilding Company in Virginia. The supercarrier was constructed in separate modular pieces called superlifts that contain compartments and components of the ship. About 200 of these superlifts are built separately, each weighing between 80 to 900 tons. The scale and technology invested in the carrier are far more superior and advanced than the first carriers of the 19th century. An aircraft carrier is the most valuable sea-based asset that projects both tactical air power and anti-surface warfare. It is an outstanding asset that allows leaders to display their ability and relevance in the unstable oceanic world of the 21st century. These new battleships have been one of the biggest assets to the warfare merchandise of all nations ever since their inception. So, what do you think about the Gerald Ford aircraft carrier? Don't forget to share your thoughts and valuable feedback with us in the comments section below.